Welcome back to Three Men with Beards.
Hello there.
Starring Jacob, Keegan, AJ, Bruce, and Steve.
I like it. Is this episode 15?
I have no idea. I should know because I have to name it later.
I think it's 15. We are on top of things tonight.
Jacob's wearing his English writer, germophobic outfit tonight.
For some reason, when we said Jacob's wearing, the first thing that popped in my head was ladies' underwear.
It's good for Joey Tribbiani. It's good for me.
I don't know what that
Episode
means.
16.
16?
16.
Right on. If your mic keeps making noise, I'm going to have to go get a... Is that a bell?
Oh, that's,
Jacob's playing.
Oh. Yeah, if it keeps messing up, I'll go get a new cord on the break.
We need more cowbell.
Probably should have done that before I hit record, but...
hey, we live on the wild side, man.
It makes it authentic.
Yeah. Yes. So...
It's been a while.
It has been a couple weeks.
A little bit. Busy.
Yeah, nothing's happened this past couple weeks, so.
Well, I've just been like busy with kids and, you know, schedule changes and all sorts of...
You went out
things.
of town, too, correct?
Went out of town last weekend. Yeah. It was fun. Kids had a blast. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this our first podcast post-election?
It is.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Is
that's
it
over.
post-election?
I don't know if it's
Oh, we
post
don't know yet.
Well, I mean, it's still going. It's going to go on forever.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
I mean, they declared Al Gore a winner for 27 days in 2000.
It just makes me laugh. They're like, no, there's no way that there's any voting fraud. Like, come on. There's There's at least a little voting fraud.
Yeah.
Dead people voting, you know.
Always.
Yeah. Thousands of votes over the registered voters in some states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So in some cases, hundreds of thousands of votes over.
Not
My
looking at
thing
the
is-
signatures and making sure they're real.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is, I'm sure there's voting fraud on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
oh, for sure.
Like, like the Democrats are going to get dead people to vote. Like, we're going to get even deader people to vote.
We're going to get babies.
We're going to get the deadest people.
Well, they did have somebody that was born in 1800 that was voting
Oh,
this
really?
time, so
Wow, nice.
pretty impressive.
Are they sure, or was it just a recycled name?
I heard it was...
I don't
Passed
know.
it
I'm
down.
just, yeah, it's just it's a family name. It's all good.
Passed it down.
All I know is it says melon voting is going to continue. States are going to have to up their game. None of this. 2 o'clock in the morning. Here, we found 500,000 votes.
I say we get an app.
I say we go back to get your butt to the polls.
No, I went to the poll.
I did too.
Me too.
Voted in person.
I did not.
Did you mail in vote?
No, so my county, to mail in vote, you have to go in the day before the election and request a ballot.
The day before?
Yeah.
That's lame. I would think
And
you
it-
could do it like 2 weeks prior.
It defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Like if I need a mail in ballot, it's because I'm not there.
Right.
If I'm
You
going
could
to
do
go
absentee.
There was something weird with the absentee ballots for my county this year.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I think they should do away with all of it except for get your butt to the polls. That's just my personal opinion. I think it would cut down on some of the obvious frauds
yes.
that we happen to see this time.
Then you have the voting machines and how they count and how the software, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all fishy too. That reminds me of that Robin Williams movie. What was it called? Man of the Year, I think. Where he became president because of a glitch in the voting machines.
I'm going to have to watch this. I don't think I've seen it.
It was pretty good. But yeah, no. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what the results are going to be?
We'll have 2 more podcasts before we,
Probably. Yeah.
if not more.
I say they settle it Roman style. We'll go get a Coliseum. Let them both enter.
Do we have to get one, or could we just use the original?
Well, I don't know. There's
I'm sure
there's travel restrictions with COVID.
I'm sure there's one in
that's true.
Vegas.
Oh yeah, there's definitely one in Vegas.
Yeah.
So
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
Got to worry about COVID.
I mean,
Of course.
who do you got in the fight? In that, I mean, it's Trump, right?
I
Easily.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, Biden's
Biden would-
brittle.
Come on, man.
Biden's brittle.
He'd forget why
Little
he's
bit, yeah.
there.
Will you
and-
just shut up?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Biden may forget he's in a fight. I don't know. I thought we were hugging, man.
Oh man, we laugh now.
yeah.
Trump will distract him with a little girl.
Yeah.
She smells nice.
If it's not obvious where we lean.
Yeah.
So Alex Trebek died.
I'm not laughing that he died. The segue was funny.
Yeah,
What segue?
exactly.
Oh.
So I would think two of our favorite people on this podcast. We haven't talked about Trebek, but passed away since the last time. We have Sean Connery, 90 years old. 90. And then Alex Trebek, 80.
I mean, I liked them both, but favorite?
You don't have.
I don't know.
And who's
I've
going to
been
replace?
married to Kelly for 15 years, and I'm like, maybe you're my favorite.
We can talk about it.
Wow.
So they're talking about how do you replace Alex Trebek on Jeopardy?
You don't. You shut that down.
You shut it down?
No, you get that machine. That beat everyone.
Yeah, it could be that. I don't know.
The IBM.
I think that, I still don't feel right about The Price is Right.
With Drew
Yeah. And he's been doing that for a long time.
for a
Wait,
while.
who did
And-
it before Drew?
Bob Barker, bro.
What?
Oh, I knew that. I'm sorry, Drew's been doing it.
A long time.
Most of
Time
my
is
life?
still not right.
Yeah. Is he at 15 years?
I don't know.
He's getting close. But they're talking about who's that
How
reading?
long has Drew Carey done The Price is Right?
They're talking about the Reading Rainbow guy, LeVar Burton.
You mean the Star Trek guy?
Yeah.
I don't watch Star Trek.
You should.
I'm good.
No, when you refer to LeVar Burton as the Reading Rainbow guy, we have beef.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that because he's the Reading Rainbow guy.
That is Geordie LaForge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Jordy.
If he's going to do Jeopardy, he better wear the visor.
I don't know that much about Star Trek, but yeah, I agree with that.
I remember him from the Reading Rainbow. How long has Drew been doing it?
Siri has let me down. Keep talking, I'll figure it out.
Okay. But
2020, what are you gonna
there's talk about LeVar Burton taking over. I wouldn't mind that. I think that would. Then again, who really watched Jeopardy? Okay. Maybe I missed out.
I never did.
I mean,
When I was a kid.
I would watch it sometimes when I was a kid,
I watched it.
or I would watch YouTube stuff and things. I always love when sports questions come on, and no one on the contestants knows it, and Alex Trebek would roast them.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Like, if I flip through and nothing's on, I'll watch some of it. We're working most of the time it's on now.
There's also that one reporter guy that's wanting to do it.
Oh,
Short.
yeah, that guy.
Short, the long last name,
Stephanopoulos.
him.
I heard that, yeah. Drew Carey, 13 years.
13 years, so we're going
Yeah.
on 15. So
Yeah.
yeah, almost.
Is this,
Wait, what happened to 14?
This bug wants an
Is
appearance.
this...
That's
Is,
that
what
ladybug.
is this a ladybug or Japanese beetle? Because
I
this
think
thing,
it might be a Japanese beetle.
thing is crazy.
It's stupid. It keeps flying into your fan and it knocks it down. It's not learning its lesson.
All right, just hang out there. You're being distracting. All right,
But it's going to be, because they're going to replace him.
more than likely.
So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
We should have a vote, a nationwide vote.
Yeah, like they
Mail
did with the blue M&M.
What?
We can go to
You don't remember that?
No.
There was
Yeah.
a time where it was just, what was it? Red, yellow, orange,
Brown.
green and brown.
No, not yeah.
I thought we already talked about this on a previous.
Did we talk about this on the
too.
podcast?
Yeah. And you voted for the
Yeah, you had
next
to
caller.
call. This
Yeah,
was
you called a number.
you called a
I
number,
think. Hold on. Not a.
and it was
calling-
between what, blue and purple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Blue
blue
one.
hasn't always been a part of the M&M?
No.
No.
I think this was
I'm
from
sorry,
like
it
when
happened
we
in
were kids,
95.
right?
I
Blue
wasn't
is an
born yet.
M&M thanks to our generation. So
Yes.
you're welcome.
A lot of things.
You're
did.
welcome, Keegan.
Global warming.
Yes, it
Global
was.
warming.
It was a toll-free number, but for some reason on the payphone at school,
That-
y'all
Part
had
of
to
your
pay.
generation.
What?
That's not our
Are
generation.
you blaming global warming on their generation?
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Random.
Keegan came to fight tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a really fighting
He was
mood.
pretty feisty last time too.
He was whining on the text.
Yeah.
There's been a lot that's
I'm in a
happened.
bad mood.
Well, work has been rough for Keegan the last couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm sure. You know.
It's pretty much come down to the fact when people don't do their job, and somebody else has to come in and clean up their mess.
That's
yeah.
Keegan.
Oh, yeah, it's been happening.
Welcome to adulting.
But I
In
love
case
the
you didn't know,
opportunity.
he's an enforcer for the mob. He cleans up their mess.
But it comes down to the fact that not only do I train people, but my staff can go around and train people now. And Keegan's got to the point where he can step into a site and say, well, this is stupid. and
Yeah.
and go like, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, and things like that. We thought we had a solution. Turns out the solution's no good either. So we're going to be, it's going to be a
will say
long
this.
couple weeks.
About that solution. When I walked in there, they were the only one there.
Mm.
And the whole room was controlled.
See, and
It was controlled very well, too.
controlling kids is probably the number one aspect of our job. Is knowing where your kids are at, keeping it under control, and things like that.
A lot of redirection kind of stuff.
Yeah, and walking into a situation where there's madness and no structure, no nothing like that, kids are going to act up, and staff are not going to know what they're doing and things like that. That's why when you walk into me and Keegan's program, the staff knows what they're doing. Each kid knows what they're doing, where they need to be, what COVID protocol needs to be in place, what and when you can have your mask off, when you can't have your mask off, and things like that. In other schools, not happening. I talked to one of my parents today, and they are hearing rumors from other programs that it's just not working,
Right.
and stuff like that. So it's strange, but it's almost getting to the point where Mr. Redbeard is going to go on a rant and go to these schools and lay down the hammer. Because
What's not working? The programs?
The
Yeah.
It's
protocol.
not hard, people.
oh, it's not, and it's wash your hands.
Right.
Wash your hands. You know what? Wash your hands.
Yeah.
And if you have over 15 kids, separate your kids up.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of it's common sense stuff that the staff is just too lazy to implement.
So you're saying we should wash our hands.
Yes.
There it is, Steve.
Awesome.
There it is.
Got it. What do you guys pay?
Not too bad.
Speaking of COVID, though, I have a societal beef.
You got 1 minute.
Yeah.
I have more than 1 minute. We'll
Do
come
you
back
now?
after. We'll come back to my societal beef because it's getting ready to be commercial time, and I have a beef.
I had some beef right before you guys came over, by the way. It was an amazing ribeye.
Roast beef.
You have roast beef? I had triple cheeseburger.
Nice.
Do you know the
But
difference
now I
between
don't feel so good.
roast beef and roast chicken?
Stop it. Stop it.
Wow. Well, that's segment 1 in the bag. We're going to take a quick break.
It's going to be good.
This is fun.
Yes.
Should do this more often.
And hello. This is sponsored by Trey Meadows Church. We are located at
426 Emerson, Bonner Springs, Kansas, 66012.
We have services every Sunday at 10:30. We will soon be doing children's church. All is welcome. We have a very lively group, I believe, and we're having a great time. All right, we are a congregation that is slowly and greatly growing. All right, I want you to be a part of this. Come and be a part of the action. Be part of the fun at Prairie Meadows Church.
Yeah.
Please reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns at prairiemeadowschurch.com.
Or you can check out our live stream every Sunday at 10:30
At 10:30.
on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
I like that we have a hype guy over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Prairie Meadows Church. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I enjoyed this morning. It was good.
It was a good service.
It was real good.
Service.
Any live feedback happen?
Live
Did
feedback? No.
Oh, you didn't hear that last week then.
No feedback.
We will talk about last week's service.
No, it was a good time.
So Prairie Meadows Church, be there.
Yes.
That's what Jesus wants.
Yes.
It's true.
If you're a zip code folk, you should show up.
66012. Whoop whoop. And the is out.
His house. And his for CZ.
I'm sorry. These are really long commercials.
They're just 2 minutes.
Prairie Meadows Church. There we go.
So don't forget to like and subscribe to the Three Men with Beards podcast on all sorts of places. YouTube, hit the notification bell on that one.
Yeah.
Spotify, I hear that one's pretty cool. I always get notified on, got to do the 5 spotties. 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. That one always notifies me.
Like and share it on Facebook
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. It'd be pretty cool if y'all helped out.
before Zuckerberg takes us down.
Sorry, we were listening to music earlier, and that does impede the sound a little bit.
All right.
There we go.
Beef.
Oh, yeah. My societal
AJ
beef. All right. We were talking about COVID. We all know we're living through COVID. We all know it sucks. What's with all the television shows, all the television programs having COVID storylines? I don't need that on TV, too. Like, everyone. COVID. Like, man, you all suck.
Yeah,
That's my beef.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it.
What shows?
All
I
of them.
have yet to experience this.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I know Grey's Anatomy has hit COVID pretty hard.
You watch Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, because I've watched
How are you
it.
not married?
I don't know.
I know.
This right here,
It's the lack of sit-ups.
the lack of setups.
I don't think that's your problem. I know Grey's Anatomy. I saw that commercial for that. Oh, what was that show? That Superstore.
Yeah.
They're doing COVID storyline. That couple was showed like the All Rise
Uh-huh.
and Bull, and I don't know, just a lot of it.
911.
Well, it's funny because All Rise did one episode where it's strictly all Zoom. The whole episode was just strictly Zoom calls, which was very interesting.
That would be irritating because I have had to do a few of those.
Well, the funny
I'm
thing
not
is,
a fan.
The funny thing is because like All Rise is about a judge and a courtroom and things like that, and she's trying to get this. I think she was trying to get the state or like whatever to approve her to hold court via Zoom.
Oh,
And you
okay.
like that?
No, I didn't.
My beef is against that. Keep COVID out of our TV, people.
This was back in March.
We live it
we
24/7.
we
Yes.
weren't over COVID. we were getting to know COVID. Now we got into the relationship with COVID. We got all mushy. And now the
There's
COVID
no
has
mushy.
overstayed too long. It now thinks it can get a drawer and a toothbrush holder.
Did you see Wyandotte County and Jackson County, Missouri, has extended, like, they're restricting restaurants and bars and
Yeah, I did
Till
see.
January.
January
was it
21st
Quentin,
or something?
Something like that.
the mayor Quentin Lucas
Yeah.
do that? I don't know if they did anything in Johnson County over on
So
the Kansas side.
Johnson County did, but Johnson County also exempted churches, schools,
Yeah.
restaurants,
So-
pretty
I
much
think
any
Wyandotte County
bars,
did
grill,
too with the churches.
Yeah,
anything that right now has people gathering more than 50. Johnson County exempted.
No,
it was
no,
funny.
That's not completely true. You can only drink till midnight now. You can't drink till 2 in Johnson
Right.
County.
Well,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a hard to
I
find.
also saw today, I totally lost my train of thought.
It was funny because I listened to some of Quentin Lucas. He goes, I know.
I'll think of it.
We've been saying this before, but guys, you're going to have to cancel Thanksgiving.
That's what it was.
I was like,
eight
hold on.
people.
Hold-
Eight people.
Eight
Eight
people.
people. I go, you're
Yes.
going to cancel Thanksgiving? I didn't know the mayor had that authority.
Well, Wyandotte County did the same thing with that.
Yeah, they did.
Eight people.
They said 8 people in Wyandotte County.
I mean, I might as well just go to work.
That
Right.
caused a huge fight in my household this week.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure because I've been very. I stay away as much as possible, because of my job and what I do and things like that, and things. But also, Thanksgiving's my holiday.
Mhm.
If there's any holiday that Jacob likes, it's Thanksgiving. I like my fall, which will go into Keegan's beef later. But football, food, all the good stuff. Pumpkin pie, even though Steven don't like pumpkin pie. But
Lots of whipped
You can have zucchini. You can have zucchini.
You
I'll
put
just
some Cool
eat the
Whip
whipped
on
cream.
that?
I'll just do the Cool Whip just with the spoon.
I'm done. Who wants the pie?
pumpkin pie.
But it's I can't make all that stuff by myself. So I mean I'm still gonna go to
Was that
Thanksgiving.
Wyandotte County? Said 8 people for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Well, I don't know that it was specifically for Thanksgiving, but it said no gatherings. Of more
Gatherings.
than 8.
I think that what they're trying to do is discouraging people either leaving to go out of town or having people come into town. I think that's what.
Well,
If my thought process, if that what you want is be like, hey, keep Uncle Joey in Montana.
Well, I just look at it like this. So we did these lockdowns. We did the mask thing. Some people did. I didn't do it. And then I see these stories that Kansas hospitalizations were going way up. But I looked into the deaths, and there were no deaths. Couple. But in terms of grand scheme, basically no deaths.
Right.
And I'm like, why are we doing a thing?
Well, it's that, and
Why are we doing anything?
like,
Why
how
do we
sick are
have to
people
do
getting?
anything? People are going to get sick. They're going to catch COVID. They might catch the flu, influenza, A, B, C, or D,
It's a virus.
whatever we end up with. They might get gangrene on their toe and die. This happens. It's sad. We cannot prevent it. We cannot prevent all deaths. Everyone dies. So why are we doing anything?
I see your thought process and things like that, but here's to argue the other
Yeah.
way. It's the new aspect of it. Like, not that COVID's new, because it's not.
Right.
It's the fact that it's a new strain of COVID that has never been seen before, and I think that's what freaked people out. And the amount of how it spread so quickly,
Yeah.
just freaked people out, and which makes sense.
I hear you.
Now-
At
now we're
first,
getting-
I didn't complain about the first 15 days to flatten the curve, which just turned into 8 or 9 months of, you can't.
And you're
do
gonna hate it
anything.
when we go back on lockdown.
Oh, man, I'm going to start shooting.
Hide the squirrels.
Not
We're
really.
gonna have to
Talk to my
mentally
lawyer.
check up on Steve because in the next 50. as it comes out, schools are closed. Somebody call Steve.
No,
Well,
I
they've
mean,
already started closing.
They have been
schools.
able to treat COVID better. That's why there's less deaths. But the main concern now, my wife works in a hospital, is they're running out of beds. Like they're
Yeah.
filling up.
No critical care patients can be seen because they're.
I mean, are they throwing people on? Are they called ventilators? Or what are they called? The breathing machines.
ventilators.
It's ventilators.
Okay.
What are they called?
I don't know. Breathalyzers? That was Obama called them a breathalyzer once. It made me laugh. I couldn't remember. Anyway, I mean, are there a bunch of people on ventilators? Or is it just people are like, I've got extreme flu symptoms and I hurt really bad, so...
Well, like,
Because a lot of people use the
varies
hospital as a
depending on
doctor's
the
office,
Yeah.
right?
Well, the people that's going to the hospitals are the people that are having breathing issues.
Yeah.
I don't think they're putting as many on ventilators now because they've learned to treat it better.
Mhm.
But it's, they require oxygen and stuff like that.
I mean,
it's that, and it's if you have like my cousin has COVID. She was going in to get just some like normal surgery, and tested positive. So like, well, no, we're keeping you in until you're COVID free. And so it's
Like-
also things like that.
right.
Like Stormontville and Topeka announced yesterday they have no beds. Like it's completely full.
I mean, do they have air mattresses?
Steve's like, hey, I'm coming.
Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm just saying.
And a lot of
I'll bring my own bed.
well,
It's
and
more comfy
And
anyway.
a lot of it too comes down to staffing issues.
Yeah.
Because even before COVID hit, there's nursing shortages.
Yeah, they were showing bringing in nurses from
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a
Sounds to me like they're coming up with solutions.
Well, we're getting very
I'm just
close.
saying.
Which is not wrong. We're getting very close to the solution. And I think if we go on lockdown again, which I'm almost 95% sure that's probably going to happen, it won't be for as long as it was, if that makes sense. I don't think there's a good chance schools will be done for the semester at Thanksgiving, which is probably the smart thing to do anyways. I think we'll probably end up going on lockdown around that time. Might as well, because schools are closed anyways. But I don't think like a lot of people's jobs will still keep on going.
That's what I'm saying. If they lock down, I'll still be working.
Yeah, you'll still be working.
I mean,
But
are they going to shut down construction and maintenance? I mean,
But I was talking to one of my parents, and he's like, "I just got a new job. I mean, somebody's gonna have to watch my kid."
right.
It comes to that point. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how that works, because I know there's been talk of a vaccine as well, and they're getting very close to getting that approved
yeah.
and ready to go.
Even though Dr. Fauci, he said that even with the vaccine, we still had to wear masks and social distance.
Yeah.
So what's the point of the vaccine?
Get sick ever.
Well, he's
Just trying to cover his butt.
He was saying until enough of the population got inoculated that it disappears from.
Well, it has to be, I think he was saying 85% in order for it to even be effective.
Who in the room will take the vaccine?
I won't.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
See, here's the thing. I think it's going to be required for our job.
Fire me.
It will be required for my wife's job, probably.
Yeah,
if it's in
most
healthcare.
nurses have to because they get flu shot. They have to get flu shots.
But, I just think we're at the final stretch of this whole thing.
I'll take it. Sure, why not?
Here's my
you
society.
know why I'll take it? Because in 20 years, I'll be like, if you have these symptoms and you took the flu shot,
Mesothelioma.
call this number. And I'm like, that's me.
I didn't see that one coming.
AJ's gonna be sitting there one day and see this infomercial pop. Let's go.
You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid I'm going to be like combing my hair or something and be like, wait, what's that? And I'll get real close and I'll pull my eye open and I'll see like these little nanobots going through my eye. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm being, what?
Too much Star Trek for Steve.
Right?
That's how the Borg began.
Right.
But yeah, this all started with get the COVID out of television. I firmly suspect to turn on The Walking Dead and see zombies in masks.
Well, this is the starting of it. You're going to have this vaccine, and there you go.
Right.
That's going to be the reason why
Is that it?
Yep.
the zombies were there.
Yeah,
They're like-
exactly.
That's like
See, The Walking Dead has took place in the future, and they're going to go back in 2020.
There was a disease, and we developed a cure.
Yeah.
But what happens when the cure is worse than the disease?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man,
That's good. That's good. Why don't we have more followers?
Well, here's the messed up thing. So I've been just living my life, no mask, going into stores, doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I get transferred to this different job site, and the general contractor doesn't have rules, but the facility has rules. So I've been wearing a mask for 5 days, every day for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I, over the weekend, nursed it back to health. I had holes developing all through my beard. Crazy infections. And I think it's from the mask. I think it was from breathing.
I got acne coming back from the mask.
Yeah, it was major acne.
know.
I had to like go and buy the stuff that I bought when I was, 16, pizza face kid, and having to like, rub astringent in the beard. And I'm like, this is horrible. Like,
yeah, and there's definitely downfalls because I used to be awful with acne.
Yeah, I was too when I was a kid. Yeah,
it's starting to come back with me.
yeah. So
I do have a question for Steve, though.
So
Something that off and on I've been thinking about for a while. I'm like, Steve, he'll know the answer. I think our viewers deserve to know. Porta potties.
yeah,
Is it better if it's really hot or really cold?
it's horrible all the time, but better when it's cold.
I figured because
If you want to take a hot steaming on top of a boiling vat of hot steaming, then have fun in the summertime in a porta potty.
well, no,
I don't
Did
ever
you
want
ever
to
go
meet
to Boy
that
Scout
person.
camp?
It's always 40 degrees warmer in the Johnny than it is outside, ambient temperature. So you got to think, if it's 100 degrees outside, which we get, we get over 100 degrees here for a few months during the summer. We haven't in a couple years, but
Well, we hit it a couple days, just a
couple days. We have had extended periods too in the past, but if you have 106 degrees, you're at 146 degrees in the Johnny. So you got to take that dump quick.
yeah, because I figure like it's hot in the summer and you got the smell.
At this point,
But it's
it's
really
like,
cold in the winter.
Yeah.
So.
hey, taking my lunch break.
Oh, in the wintertime, no, you can go in there. It still stinks, but you can go in there and hang out because you're sitting on a block of ice, basically. Which that comes with its own downfalls.
Yeah,
but
exactly. But it's better.
it's way better.
Now you know. Haven't you always wanted that, Keek?
Glad we got that out of
I've
the
never
way.
had to because I've used porta potties before. I've
Well,
worked
I have
construction
too.
before.
I haven't done that. This isn't a construction body.
Don't know till you find out.
I know. I don't need to find out.
Adrian's like, I'm sure.
Yeah. Positive. Not COVID positive. Just positive.
But it's just positive.
I want to see Walking Dead with zombies now. That's one show. Now that I'm thinking
Zombies with masks.
about it. Yeah. Mask.
You want to see Walking Dead with zombies?
And mask.
Zombies
Just-
pulled
just-
their mask.
Yeah.
Just soaked masks that are just filled with zombie drool.
No, I want them to actually pull it down and take a bite.
Safety first.
Oh, that was the other thing I saw in there was like, if you do go out to eat, it was mask on, go to your seat, mask off, right?
yeah.
Now it's, you have to have it on unless you're
Eating.
actively eating or drinking. So you have to just physically have food right here at all times. Otherwise,
That's interesting.
Mask
I
on.
did see where you have to be seated inside the restaurant. If you're not seated inside the restaurant, you can't be in there.
I'm going to go and I'm going to wear one of those dog cone type masks. Just poured in.
Well, we all should be feeling really good because Joe Biden wears 2 masks.
That's because we forgot to take the first one off.
all right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back. Bye.
Church in the Dark with Jacob and other people.
Hello. Church in the Dark Season 2 has been full force.
Yeah.
This is a long intro.
Yeah.
It's 2 minutes, so just FYI.
Yeah, Church in the Dark, Fridays, live on Facebook on the Church in the Dark page. We have our own page now. All right,
That's awesome.
so Church in the Dark, 5. No, it's not 5 o'clock.
9.
It's 9.
9-ish.
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 Church in the
It gets
Dusk.
dark at 5 o'clock.
It does.
Pretty much.
It does, but at 9. And we've had some very, very good episodes since we started playing hide and seek. If you go back a couple episodes, you get to hear my nephew and his friends scream like little girls.
That was my favorite.
So good. This past one, we had 10 people play hide and seek in there. I found 8.
What?
8 out of 10. And one is iffy. I don't know if we call it that. There was no way I was going to find her unless I crawled onto something.
Oh, you finally figured out where she was?
The same spot I was.
But she wasn't looking.
You don't. The 95% of the time I was in there,
Yeah.
I'm behind the mirror. I'm not looking above it. I'm not standing below it.
And I looked. I just didn't see anybody back there.
Okay. So Church in the Dark. Also, don't forget BC Quality Image for all your imaging needs.
We'll talk about BC Quality Image here in a few. So Church in the Dark, Facebook.com/Church in the Dark.
It'll pop up.
Ish.
Just search it up there.
Be quick before Zuckerberg takes that down too.
We'll go to Jacob's website and can find it that way.
And here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. That's your
No,
sticker.
go ahead.
No.
You're good. Do your radio
He was
voice.
breaking out. Come on.
And hello.
Welcome back to
Now's
Three
not the
Men
time.
with Beards.
Now it's not the time to watch Mandalorian.
It's not. It's the new premiere.
Premiere, what?
Soul. It's coming out December 25th.
I did buy New Mutants. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on watching it sometime.
Oh, that's a Marvel movie that's supposed to be like a horror movie.
Yeah. I'm all about the scary stuff.
Some serious motorcycle.
Wow. I was like, is that exhaust?
Where is that?
I have no clue. Is that the dyno down here? Do you think that's what it is? LSXR killer?
Is it inside the headphones?
No,
No.
that's what that is. That's the dyno. There's somebody with a race car
Oh,
down there
okay. And
testing to see
it's
how
because
much horsepower.
We can barely hear it, and so it makes it okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry, people. We get distracted easily.
that's an LS motor with a big old Lopey cam and. Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew what you were talking about or not. You could have went on and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
There is old school stuff I could probably pontificate a little bit, but anything with new stuff, I would just be bloviating.
Bloviating?
Why is there only 3 red lines?
Hello?
Oh, that's better.
This line right here is where the music is, so we're
What's the line
watching
below that?
this line. This is the pre-mix line. Once I bounce everything down to 2-track.
I'm sorry. Once again, we get distracted easy.
Squirrels.
Keegan's like, hold on. Somebody's being left out.
Everything's labeled. See this right here? Theme.
Well, I'm
This
sorry,
is
I can't
theme
read
music.
from here.
Do you need glasses?
I have
That is a
contact.
4K TV, sir. That is very clear.
I got old eyes.
I see the first letter of each thing.
We need an 8K now.
It's funny. It's been so long. We still got a bunch of stuff. On Facebook, I started a conversation by mentioning that cookies and cream was the best ice cream out there, and nothing came close. And I didn't realize how much of a issue that was with people on Facebook.
Yeah, you can't take a hard stance on anything because someone will urinate in your Cheerios, so to speak.
Well, especially
try.
a stance that is so obviously wrong.
Like, well, what's
Wait, is
the-
there beef going on that I don't know about?
What about the?
Do you not like cookies and cream ice cream?
Well, no,
It's okay.
Have you had bunny tracks? I'm just throwing that out.
bunny.
What's bunny tracks?
I've had moose tracks.
We can't talk about food when.
Wait,
Keegan's
what is
here.
moose tracks?
You never had moose tracks? What about Rocky Road?
Yeah, I've had Rocky Road.
Okay, Rocky Road's probably my number 2.
Have you had pistachio?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Rocky Road's your number 2?
Yeah.
Your taste in ice cream is horrible.
I do like cookies and cream a lot.
I like it okay.
If I get a Blizzard, that's my go-to. It's just Oreo Blizzard.
What's your go-to ice cream?
I don't know. Something more diverse than cookies and cream.
Like what else?
See, if
what
you
else
can't-
do you need though,
You
AJ?
can't say it, then
I like, usually I like chocolate brownie type ice creams.
okay.
I like,
Stuff with like cake or something in it.
No, it doesn't have to be cake. I like peanut butter in my ice cream.
Like just flat out raw peanut butter. Just
Sometimes.
pull it out of the jar, throw it in the.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
mean,
a Dairy
I've
Queen.
done that.
With a little bit of
Yeah.
salmonella.
Sometimes what kind of peanut butter do you think I'm using?
That
Or like
old,
that salmon-
old one that's been sitting out on the counter
that
for
natural
months.
oil stuff, man.
Oh, the
Like
stuff
that
you gotta
salmonella.
stir.
Stir it up.
No.
I'm gonna believe bunny tracks are good because it's made by Blue Bunny, and that's the best ice cream company in the world.
Okay.
No,
You can't take a
it
hard
is.
stance on this.
That's
Have you,
a hard
have you had
stance.
Turkey Hill?
Yes,
yeah, if it's anything
I bought Turkey Hill ice cream.
Yeah, you
I
brought
like
it here.
Turkey Hill
Blue
ice
Bunny?
cream.
we never ate it
Is
though.
better than Turkey Hill.
I ate it.
Blue Bell's better
Blue
than
Bell.
Blue Bunny. Bam.
I prefer Baskin Robbins.
That's what I was eating with the cookies and cream.
Okay, I do have a question.
They come in the
prefer
pink.
the ice cream man.
They come in the pink.
I got a
Baskin
question about
Robbins
ice
is
cream
good. They have
because
a-
I've been judged by this.
Okay, we'll judge
Okay.
you too.
So you get ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Put a little bit of milk on it
Why?
because it makes it so much better.
You're making a ghetto
That's
milkshake.
just
Oh, yeah, that's all it is a ghetto milkshake.
That's just watered down or milk down ice cream.
No, it's a ghetto milkshake. How
Yeah,
do you
wouldn't
make
it like
milkshakes?
wouldn't it kill the sweetness because like you're
No.
diluting it?
No, it brings it like it brings it up more.
I don't believe you.
Or
It's so
Just
much
throw it in
better.
the blender. Put some milk. Put some vanilla in there.
Yeah,
vanilla? Why are we putting
Why
vanilla?
would I put it in a blender?
Why are we putting vanilla in there?
To sweeten the
Strawberry.
milk up.
There's some strawberry in there.
yeah.
That's a lot of
Strawberry.
extra work. You can just bowl ice cream,
If you want even less
or
work,
even just a tub.
And see what I do.
bowl ice cream and just let it sit out. It's the same thing.
Put in the
See,
microwave.
see,
milk
see,
down.
see
Let
what
it
I
melt.
do
It's not as good.
is I go to my freezer, I open up my Baskin Robbins, take the thing off, and get a spoon, and we're good.
Yeah,
Baskin Robbins does have a peanut butter swirl ice cream that's really good. Better than cookies and cream.
Well, shut your mouth. So, since the last time, we've also had a discussion on seasons. What is the best season?
I've had joy, I've had fun, I've
say
had
we.
seasons in the sun.
Huh?
You say we. It's like a
I prefer winter.
You like winter?
Yeah,
two-part conversation.
Well, winter's
It was
coming.
a two-part conference.
I do like winter too. But in
See,
the
I'm
mountains with
a
snow.
fall guy.
see, I like winter because I'm fat and Viking, and I don't sweat.
I like fall because flannels and I look like a lumberjack.
Fall, too much allergies.
Yeah, I have a lot of allergies in the fall. Yeah,
you didn't bring that up a couple weeks ago.
So what's your favorite?
Oh, I love fall. Fall's
Fall.
great.
I just
Sorry, I was talking to our audience.
my societal
Like
beef.
fall.
My societal beef is the rampant pumpkin adding to things that were good and then became not good because they added pumpkin, like coffee.
See, I don't mind pumpkin in my coffee. Pumpkin pie is probably my favorite kind of pie.
There's a dork at work that was eating pumpkin seeds.
See, that's weird.
That's different.
That's
I can eat
gross.
pumpkin seeds.
Gross.
Do you eat sunflower seeds?
Yes, but they're good.
Have you ever had a pumpkin seed?
Yes. I have
If you toast
tried the pumpkin.
Can't take a hard stance on the seeds.
See,
I am anti-pumpkin.
Are
The
we
only thing
listing
they're
why
good
we
for
like
is
fall?
display.
see,
Are we listing why we
smashing.
like fall?
Shooting.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
shooting,
Keegan wants to list his fall.
He-
list.
No, I'm just asking if we are.
he's going back to that conversation you and him had on Facebook.
I like fall. I like winter, but I don't like snow anymore. I used to love
Yeah.
snow until I have to drive in it.
I'm
and
over
like,
the snow now.
Snow sucks.
Yeah.
See, my thing is, it better if it's gonna get that cold, it better snow.
See, the perfect temperature is between 65 and maybe 55 degrees.
Like, I could get down with that without the allergies.
See,
So I'm like, might as well take it on down to 30.
I have spring allergies.
Yeah,
I
I got
have those
both.
too.
Both.
Of course,
You know,
springtime in Kansas.
Sucks. It's not as bad as Nashville.
It's not.
Nashville spring is long.
Is it?
Yeah.
And Nashville has worse weather than Kansas. Like, I was in more severe storms in Nashville than I ever was growing up here.
It's funny because in Nashville we had it might have been my first full year. This is probably 2008. They had that. Was it 2008 they had that flood down there?
Yeah.
And the graduation was canceled, and all this other stuff. And I remember walking with barefoot in Nashville and going across the street where we had a big old field, and it was pretty much a lake. And we just went and swam.
And that's
So-
why Jacob's immune to COVID now.
I have a question. Speaking of Nashville.
Yeah.
So I went to Nashville on my 21st birthday, and I was not living for the Lord at the time. Did a lot of really,
Great spot to be
really,
then.
really dumb things that night. But I did experience something I was curious
You
about.
didn't look me up. I was there.
There's a reason why he didn't.
I went to a club
Okay.
that was 4 stories tall,
Okay.
live band on the top, karaoke bar on the second floor, hip hop on, like, on top down. So I guess it'd be 4, 3, 2 was hip hop, 1 was some other theme, and then like the regular floor was like 50s or something. And being dumb or whatever, but the cool thing about that was live band on the roof. They were playing Purple Rain by Prince, and they let me play the solo,
That's nice.
which was pretty cool. Because
See-
my buddy was like, "Hey, it's his birthday. Let him play."
What?
But here's my question about Nashville, because it's weird. Because we're bar hopping, we're doing, being dumb. Walk into this bar, looks like a dank little crap bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go in there. The reason we will go in there, there's green mohawks that are 2 feet tall and spikes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I feel comfortable in here, right? At the time, I, dressed a little bit less like a dad. And we go in there, bluegrass band. It was not punk. It was not rock and roll. It was the best bluegrass band I've ever heard in my life. In fact, they were amazing. But filled with all of these tattooed, punked out, just not what I would think would be in there for that group.
and I went and
Is that a thing in Nashville?
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went and I've seen a lot of live shows in Nashville and things like that. And I've had friends play live shows, and I went and seen them play. And the diverse crowd that's there, they just want to hear somebody play.
Right.
They don't care who it is. They just, because a lot of times it's free to just go in there and listen, you know. And so they're up for it.
I mean, this was mandolins, violins, acoustic guitars.
I mean, you got to realize this is this is the country music
right.
capital of the
There-
world.
Yeah. There's a
Right?
guy, the drummer, literally all he has is a snare drum and 2 brushes. He's like,
No.
I mean, dude, it was so funny from my perspective.
They now call themselves the music capital of the world because it's not just country anymore.
Right.
Coming out of Nashville.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Kid Rock moved in next door to us when I went to college there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right by the guy's dorm. They built this luxury condo, and he bought one of the condos. He used to tick us off so much when he'd go on tour because he'd park his bus
Right in front of the door.
right in front of the dorm, so it'd block our driveway.
So we'd stand out in front of him. Hey, Mr. Rock,
Come move your bus!
move the bus!
I need to get out!
That's funny.
But the rumor was that he had moved out and his mom had moved in. And
Why is she
Because-
parking his bus there?
because I never see him. We never seen him, and so
I think he moved
How'd you know
out.
it was him? Did the bus say like Kid Rock on the bus or?
it was from I assume from his generation down. It was just passed down. Kid Rock lives over there.
Right on.
I think he moved out shortly after him and Pamela split because I think he bought it when they were together. Too many memories for his dirty soul.
That's when he came out. He put the picture away.
Oh, yeah, that era. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sat down and cried today.
Is Nashville a good place to take a date?
Yes.
An online date?
No. Why you? Hold on.
Are you going?
Hold on. Are you meeting somebody in Nashville?
Me? No.
But
He
he
is.
said he wanted to talk about online dating.
Oh, online dating.
This is me like, okay,
This is segue.
it's
segue,
getting
yeah.
old.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about your roommate.
Oh, my roommate. Oh, let me tell you about my...
Oh,
Then we can talk about
all right. This may go more than an hour.
So, probably, what, 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
Probably about 3 weeks ago. Maybe a little bit longer. Okay. He is staying up, like, every night, being up late. And so I finally was like, dude, what are you doing? He goes, well, there's news for you. I went, okay, there's this girl. I went, oh, does she have a boyfriend like your last one? He goes, no, but like her and I have known each other for a while. Like I knew her in high school, and her and I are talking. And I think we're gonna wait to date till we can be together. I said, first of all, that's stupid. Like, if you're gonna be
What does that
we're
mean? Like,
exclusive,
biblical?
then just be dating now. What? Plus, why when we talk about being together? Well, she lives in Portland. Oh, okay. I mean, distance is a thing. You can do that.
In Portland or in Chaz, the autonomous zone.
That's true. That's true. But he comes back like the next day and goes, "Hey, I talked to her. We're dating." So part of me was my self-esteem got hurt because, yeah, if he has one, and but then haven't really thought anything of it. It was what? Monday?
Monday.
Yesterday?
2 days ago, yeah. Monday.
Yeah. So I got back Sunday and was kind of just chilling in the apartment. And he comes in and we start talking about what am I going to do throughout this next year if I'm staying up here? Am I going back? Figured I'd let him know because it has a direct impact on him. And he goes,
Right.
well, I'd maybe do one more year with you. And it's like, okay, well, what'd I do wrong? He goes, not you, me and this girl that I've been, her and I have already talked about marriage.
Yes, that's the look I had. Yes.
Okay, wait, what?
And he's met this person in
In
real
high
life?
school.
They knew
Okay.
each other for a little bit in high school.
Okay.
And then she
Never
moved-
talked really.
and she moved to Portland.
She lives in Portland. She doesn't. They had issues probably about a week ago because her roommate in Portland used to like know my roommate, and she didn't want her to know that she was dating him. And now this week it's like, hey,
It sounds
Is he
like a
from
lot of
Portland?
No.
manufactured drama that didn't need to be there.
this guy.
But you're talking to the wrong guy about jumping into stuff.
This guy's full of manufactured drama.
But here's the deal. Okay, you haven't, while dating or in a relationship, you haven't been to a point where you are physically in front of each other, where you can just reach out and touch that person. I don't think it works.
What if he's getting catfished?
I got a better one from a guy at Mid America.
Was he getting catfished?
Did they get married?
I don't think the term's catfished. I don't.
Hold on.
There's a term for this, but I don't remember. He comes to me one day saying that he is now dating this girl
That sounds
overseas. And then, like, about a month and a half later, he goes, "Hey, this is the ring I bought her. I'm going to Australia to marry this girl."
Crikey.
Never seen her?
Never seen her.
Did he go?
He went.
Was she there
Did he come back?
He came back.
with her?
No, but he had the ring.
She said no.
She wanted a green card first.
I see. Was she hot?
I mean, Facebook pictures said,
Yeah.
not bad. Do I believe the Facebook pictures?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait. Australia?
So
I didn't know we had Aussies down there jonesing for green cards.
I didn't either.
So what I'm saying is, like, he actually accepted that friend request that pop up on your friend request. He says, "Hey,
Random people that you don't know, and you're like,
I'm like, decline."
yeah.
All right, we got about 5 minutes. I want to hear about your dating issues, Steve. that you
Well,
have on
before
apps.
that, so, you're worried about your roommate jumping into this.
I'm not worried about it. I'm
Well-
sitting here popping popcorn about to watch this blow up
Okay.
in his face.
Well, my first wife and I, when we met, we went on one date, moved in together, got married. One date. We were together for 5 years. So don't talk to me. I'm not the guy to be like, hey, don't jump into stuff.
But you went on a date with her face to face.
Yeah.
I think that's his own thing.
He hasn't seen her, but Steve's like, "Hey, go for it, man.
Right. Do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing
So-
holding you back."
Anyway, all right. So the dating site thing, I deleted all of them.
Wait, if she's in Portland, maybe she wants a green card too.
Maybe. Maybe.
Could be.
Got to get out of that
Coming from
autonomous
Chaz.
zone.
That is the solution.
Yeah. So I deleted all of them. And you want to know why?
Why?
The same woman found me on 4. She's 55 years old. 55. Not a good looking 55 either.
Okay, I was gonna say
55.
Jacob has the face of, what's wrong with that?
remember 8 to 80? Blind cripple.
Blind,
crazy?
blind, cripple crazy. Well, I don't know. I'm not doing that.
Wait, so
Sorry.
4 different sites.
4 different sites, same woman.
Was this like at the same time?
Well, no, so one of them, I get hey, no thanks. You're old. I didn't say that. I was nice. On the first go round.
Wait. For any 55-year-olds out there watching, we do not condone his views of your age. You are as young as you feel.
Continue.
I'm 36. I'm not going to date a 55-year-old woman. Yeah, so I was nice the first time. No thanks, whatever,
Is she rich?
I have no clue. I didn't go down the road. I was just like, no thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck in your search. You might want to adjust your age filter, So she kept messaging me, got a little buggy, block, right? Done. Next thing I know, other site, ding, ding, ding. Same woman, trying to continue the same conversation.
Like she knew.
Yeah.
You just don't know what
But
you mean.
here's
really.
here's my thing, Steve.
Is this your neighbor?
Some of these sites don't you?
She's in
have,
her 80s, dude.
Yeah.
Some of these sites don't you have to swipe right on them as well?
Only on Bumble.
To even message people?
Yeah, I think Bumble's the only one that's like, well, Bumble and Facebook maybe.
I mean,
But I think if they swipe on you, they can message you.
I'm 36 and I'm happily married, so it doesn't apply to me. But I mean, if I was out there dating, I'm not ruling out 55.
There's a 55-year-old
There's
out
some
there for you.
good-looking 55-year-olds.
I'm ruling out 55.
And if you're not a good-looking 55-year-old, let me see your bank account. We might be able to talk.
I mean, this. So you're saying this was not J Lo,
No. No.
because J Lo's in her 50s.
This was more like Betty White minus 10 years.
I mean, 55.
What's wrong with Betty White?
If she's rich, you can put up with it for like 20 years and then have money for the next 20. And then you're good.
I don't know. I don't think I could be Anna Nicole Smith in reverse.
I don't think it works that way.
Hey, what is the world? There's a way.
If you
Not with this guy.
any wealthy 55 and up ladies looking for love, message Jacob.
No,
He'll give you a shot.
JacobThompson.org.
I will not. I'm sorry.
You can find his website.
You cannot be older than my mother.
JacobThompson.org.
If they have a TV,
We'll talk.
Send bank statements.
You can email,
We need to see your portfolio.
carry a pigeon.
carry a pigeon? What is this, that lady off of Home Alone? What is this, that lady off of Home Alone? What is this, that lady off of Home Alone? What is